Today in this video, I want to expose 8 biggest lies that we as women believe in unconsciously without even realizing those are pure lies. Because we have been convinced that those are the ultimate truths of each one of us because of our situation, circumstances, and everything that we see here in our world. So when we stop believing these lies that we've always believed, that's when we tap into our true potential, and that literally changes each one of our lives. I have truly felt it in my own life, and that's why I'm sharing this video. So make sure you watch it till the end. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I bring you more videos on self concept, identity, manifestation, healing, confidence, and more. There was a time in my own life where I thought, seeing a woman, that, oh, she's so confident. She must be so lucky to possess this confidence, or she's born with that. But as I kept going in my own healing and my manifestation journey, working on myself, evolving as a person, I understood something very powerful, that self confidence is not a personality trait. That as we change our personality, self confidence will grow on its own, but it can be actually built very consciously when we start believing ourselves more and we choose the thoughts about ourselves more consciously. So we do not let the thoughts break us, we do not let the thoughts limit us, rather, we choose them so that it works in our favor. Because I've worked with more than hundreds, 200s, 500 of women in the last 6 years. Those women are highly successful in all areas of their life. They are doctors, they are entrepreneurs, they are corporate leaders, but all of them has this one thing. They all look perfect from the outside. But what is not perfect is what's happening within them internally, which is self confidence. We all have issues in self confidence, and that self confidence makes us to quietly believe certain things about ourselves, which slowly starts breaking our self-esteem, our self-worth, and we start taking our own selves for granted. Okay, and what are these lies? I have written them in my notes so that I do not miss out any of the points. So the first lie that all of us as high achieving women or successful women or ambitious women or just women believe is that I need everyone to like me. But babe, listen to me. Not everyone can like you. Not everyone will like me as well, no matter how good I am, no matter what I do to the people, and no matter how good you are and what you do to the people, you will not be liked by everyone. And I want you to be okay with it. Like, what are you going to get by pleasing everyone? And this is the number one sign of people pleasing. You want to be liked by everybody? Oh my God, you have this people pleasing attitude, which I want you to just drop down right now, right at this moment, because that is not going to help you at all. You don't need to be liked by everyone. You got to be authentic, right, in your own self. And your authenticity, your version of you, your best version of you, will attract the people who love your authenticity. We do not need 100 people to like us. We do not need 1,000 people in this world to like us. We want our tribe, are people who value us, love us, see us for who we are, and who will make us feel seen, heard, and understood. And those people are enough, right? So that's the number one lie. Just chuck it off of your system. You do not need to be liked by everyone. So number two, I am behind in life. And especially with the social media, oh my God, the comparison, the competition energy is too much off the roof. And that makes us think I have done nothing in my life. I'm just running late. Everything is getting like, I'm already 25. I'm not yet married. I'm already 27. I'm not yet successful. I'm already 24. I don't have a car on my own self. I'm already 30. I don't have my dream home. Just because we see somebody else achieving in the world. And we start comparing ourselves and we feel so behind in life. But I want you to hear this out loud and clear. You are in competition with no one. You're on your own journey. Every one of us are on our own journey. You cannot compare my 100th day to your first day. And that's exactly what we are doing when we look at social media profiles and we start comparing ourselves to somebody out there who has started 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. You're comparing yourself who started yesterday, you started today. That's unfair. So you are on your own journey and you do not need to compare yourself and you do not need to compete with somebody else to go forward in life. You're on your own. You have your own timeline. Follow your own timeline. If at all any of your friends, family, acquaintance, your colleagues, whoever it is, or somebody in social media is giving you that comparison competition energy, I want you to just simply remove them off your life. And how do you spot those people? It's very simple. When you open that story, you feel that competition energy inside of you. When you say this happy news to somebody, they don't feel so happy. And you can feel, okay, there is a competition, the energetic competition that's going on, because all of this is energy. We may not see it physically, but all of this are purely energy that you and I can absolutely feel. And if you are watching it at till this point of the video, I know we both are energetically connected and you resonate with my energy. And that's why you're sitting here, because you do not feel that competition or the comparison energy. And I want you to choose your people, your friends, your followers exactly the same. If you're looking at somebody and you feel that competition and comparison, please, please, please remove them out of your life. Okay, because even if you're looking up to somebody who has already achieved whatever that you want to achieve, there shouldn't be that competition energy. That should inspire you. And if that inspiration feeling is not there, they are not your people. You are free to remove them from your friend circle. You're free to unfollow them. Please unfriend them, maybe block them, just so you can start putting your energy into people who really inspire the best out of you. Okay. And the line number three, I will be confident when. Oh my God. I have thought about this yet number of times. I'll be confident when I have this business. I'll be confident when I have my own space. I'll be confident when I make this much money. I'll be confident when I get my dream relationship. I'll be confident when. And guess what I've always done is I have postponed my happiness. I have postponed being confident because I was waiting for the world, I was waiting for the circumstances, I was waiting for my life to change before I could change. See, the change always starts with you. You want to be confident, you cannot expect the life to change first and then you will become confident, because that's the easiest thing. If you look at the entire world, there are like 10% of people who are like highly successful, and there are people who try a lot but they're unable to be there. And what is the difference? The difference is very simple. When you wait for life to change and you think, I will be this person when I get something, that's so transactional. And you are not even seeing that potential. Without you changing that internal world of yours, the external world cannot follow. Because the external world, whatever you see, life, relationship, money, health, wealth, job opportunities, all of this is a clear reflection of you. If you are not changing, your life, the desired life that you truly want, cannot come to you, period. So you got to be confident even before you get the relationship, even before you get the job, even before you get the opportunity, even before you have the money. And you do not need any of these things to feel confident. That is an internal thing. Confidence is an internal thing, what you believe about yourself. When you start truly believing certain good things about yourself, you do not need the life to tell you that you are the most confident person. You don't want people around you to call you the most confident or the most beautiful person in this world. It's you. Decide that first. Create your story in that way so that you will never look at the world to bring you the confidence. The confidence has to be formed internally, not the other way around. Okay. And the fourth one, making mistakes means I am not good enough. See, high achieving women, highly successful women, every single person in this world will make mistake, and that's human nature. We cannot change it. I make mistake and I'm not making myself feel guilty about the mistake. I do not attach my worth with the mistakes. Unconsciously, when I do something, that's the human nature. But can I learn something from it? Can I not repeat the same mistake again? That's in my hand, right? So do not look for perfection. Making mistakes doesn't automatically mean you're not good enough. It just means you did not know how to do it or what to do it. Now that you know, don't make it again. Okay. Now, before we move on to the fifth lie, I want to ask you all something. All these four lies that I have been telling you, these looks very familiar, right? Something that we have frequently thought, frequently heard. Can you tell me what are these? These are just opinions, lies, thoughts, right? But how did these become the major thing in our lives? Like, how come these thoughts are dominating our lives every single day, that we wake up with these thoughts, we sleep with these thoughts? How come? Because this is not the truth, not the fact, but a lie which we repeated over and over again. This story that we keep repeating in our mind, that made it so familiar in our mind that our subconscious started believing it and started making it so normal for us to think. It's our dominant thoughts. And we know that it was created by the stories that we have been running in our mind. Now, when we say just stories, we have the power to change the story. From today, you start to consciously change the story. You are going to actually feel that these lies don't have major control or influence over your life. Okay, so these are changeable. Okay, so the fifth one, if someone rejects me, something must be wrong with me. How many of you think this? I have always thought this. If I am facing a rejection, if a client says no to me, if somebody that I really like is saying no to me, is rejected me, all of that means that I must be wrong. But not necessarily. See, a person saying no to you can be of different reasons, or reasons that they may feel disconnected from you, or they may think that you both are not compatible. And it doesn't necessarily mean there is something wrong with you. It can just be the person is not right for you. Like how they feel that you are not right for them, and there's nothing wrong with it. But you being in your highest, confident, best version of you, the most secure, the most magnetic, you attract people into your life who are your kind of people. Your energy attracts your type, your vibe attracts your tribe. So don't worry about people who reject you. But when you keep seeing that rejection and you know that there is something that's happening within me that I really want to work on, please start working on that. If there is some beliefs that you really need to heal, if there are past traumas that was not resolved, that is creating the same situations over and over again, please work on them. Because evolving and you working on yourself is an important aspect of any relationship that you want to build, even if it's a personal relationship or if it is a business relationship that you want to create. Okay, so the sixth one, I have to be perfect. Or if you're chasing perfection, please hear me out. With perfection, nothing can be changed. You really cannot achieve something when you're always looking for perfection, because a perfection says, I need every single thing to be perfect. And at the same time, we are wasting our time in perfecting it. So think about progress over perfection, consistency over perfection. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll become a master in it. And if you have not started and you keep working on that first level where you redo it to be the perfect person, you will never be perfect. And guess what? After at one point of the time, you will leave doing it because you do not want to do it. You do not like to do it. So you have considered yourself a failure in it. So think about the consistency. You keep doing one thing, you repeat it over and over again, you absolutely will become an expert at it. So look for consistency over the perfection. Seventh, everyone is judging me. Everyone, of course, will judge you. When they compliment you, when they say, oh, you are a very nice person, of course, they are judging you. But those judgments do not affect us because it's positive. But those judgments which says that, oh, your dress is not good, your hair looks so frizzy, curly hair doesn't look good on you, maybe you will look better in this dress and not this dress. You don't know your body type. Maybe you have to lose a little bit of weight. Maybe you have to gain a little bit of weight. These are the judgments that actually affect us. Why? Why not the good ones that screams, oh, you're looking so beautiful, oh, you're a good person, you're a loving woman, you're an amazing woman, you are a highly successful woman, we love you so much. These are also judgments, but these don't affect us. Why? The simple thing is the way we perceive them. We clearly know, our mind already knows that these are negatives and these are positives. But if you actually see, these are all neutral. There is no positive or negative over here. Those are judgments, and we are the one to decide. We interpret, we perceive this judgment as something that's good and this judgment as something that's bad. And that interpretation is what makes us feel bad about somebody judging us. So people will judge you in a good way or in a bad way. It's up to you whether you're going to personally take that judgment to you, or you're going to see it from a lens of a third person and be like, okay, does it really mean something about me? No. Can I really change it? Is there a need for me to change it? If the answer is no, that judgment is not yours. That's coming from the person. They see life in that way. They see you in that way, and it's not your job to change their perception about you. Okay, but when you actually have a very good self concept, you think about yourself highly, even your flaws will look like your unique aspects of you. That will be like your magical power that people will see in you. Okay, the last one, I can't trust myself. Ah, how many of you struggle with taking decision? I always have struggled with taking decisions, and trusting is the thing that really plays a major role in decision making, because when we do not trust ourselves, we can't make a decision. And most people really waste their time in taking the right decision. But here is what I have understood, here is what I normally follow. I do not wait for me to make the right decision. I take a decision and I make it right, just because I trust myself to handle any and every situation that comes up to me. And that is the best thing that I have ever done in the last 6 years of my entrepreneurship journey. I take a decision and I make it right, because I truly trust that whatever comes my way, I will take care. And this is the same thing, same approach that I take into all my relationship, client relationship, personal relationship, friendships, or a relationship with my family, whatever it is, I see it in this aspect that I take a decision and I make it right. I decide to be with somebody, I know I will make it right. I know that whatever the person does, whatever the person doesn't do, that is none of my business. But I truly believe that I can handle the good as well as the bad in the relationship, and this is the only thing that has helped me build a very secure relationship with my people around, not just in personal relationship, but in every single relationship that I have always had in my life. Okay, so if you are someone who has been believing all of these 8 lies, I want you to drop them today. Simply take a notebook right now, tear a paper from the notebook, write down all of these 8 beliefs, and just put a very big strike on both, like the entire page, and write down that I am letting go of all of these lies. They do not belong in my life. And I want you to tear the paper piece by piece and just throw it away. Flush out that energy. Maybe you can burn it out if that feels really good. But I want you to remember whatever that I've said all this while in this video. And I want you to also remember that these are the stories that became the truth in your mind, but you have the choice to either follow the same story or you change the story. And when you change your story, your life changes. Thank you so much. And that's all I have for this video. I will see you in my next video. Make sure to like this video, share it with your best friend who really needed to know this, and I will see you soon.